So after creating the shape class, remember that it's an abstract class, which means that we cannot create a new instance from that class. So if we go to the main method and try to create a new instance from that shape abstract class, okay. So see, the compiler will not allow us because it's an abstract class. So this will give you an error. So now we need to create a new class, a child class, that will extend the shape class and implement the abstract method calculate area. So to do that, I created a new class called circle, which will extend or inherit from the shape class and in that method, in that class, the most important thing is to implement the abstract method calculate area. So remember now, so any class that will extend or inherit from the shape class must implement the abstract method, in our case the calculate area method. So in order to implement that, I will need the radius for the circle. For that, I will create an internal variable called radius, which is a double, and I will create a constructor for the circle class that will take from the user the center or the position of the circle and the radius value r, and will initiate the internal variables by these values. So here notice that we have an access to a variable called position. We did not define this position variable in our internal variables for the circle class, but this variable is inherited from the parent, the shape class here in the shape class, and because we put it as a protected, it's accessible from the children, in our case the circle class, which is a child of the shape class. So we'll just set the internal variables values. So the radius now will be the value given by the class user for the constructor, like this. And in the calculate area, adjust from the math, we know that, or the geometry, we know that it's the pi multiplied by the squared, the radius squared. So we can do it like that. So radius multiplied by radius again. Then we will return the calculated value of this area. So now if we, in the main method, we can create a new instance with this child circle, and we will need to create a variable for the center, so it will be this just the center of the, or the position of the circle. This with the circle we need a point P and a radius value, for example 3. So now if we can call the method we just created, the area of the circle is, and we can now call the implemented method calculate area, as you can see here. If we do so here just noted that we can create now an instance from the child class, because it's not an abstract class, it's a normal class, and we can call the method here to calculate the area. If we run this code, we'll get the area of this circle.